That mean that that's a light door up there? Something or other? There. Don't have to deal with the annoying sound anymore. Is at least the case. I got my fancy boots. So I can go up this way. What's that? A maintenance gate currently offline, controlled by the main control terminal, must be online to unlock. I'm gonna be honest though, that boss battle was like really cool aesthetically. Oh, thank God the beeping is over. Like, I think that was definitely one of my favorite boss battles visually in a video game in a while. Like, a setting that makes you go like, holy crap, this really is a dire situation, you know? Conduit access hatch, used by maintenance tanks. The red light indicates it is offline and locked. Like the whole snowstorm, minimal visibility, they're circling around you. Have to keep an eye on the ones that are coming out of the circle to actually charge you down. That was genuinely really cool. I quite like that. Really goes crazy towards the end. Mechanoid, light maintenance tank. Smaller version of the regular maintenance tank. It developed to perform tasks in narrow passages. Battery charge is 0%. Can I destroy it? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I would like some health from here. This is... Do I need red there? Red light indicates it is offline and locked. So I can't just do something like that. Match up the colors or anything. Not in this instance, then. Data terminal routes various kinds of data, currently offline. Accessible once power has been restored to the entire laboratory. So I gotta restore power right now, is what you're telling me. Oh, there's a cutscene with this. Where's his music?
All clear.
Oh, it's just a few sounds. I guess it wasn't really music.
Bounty hunter Samus.
In a place like this.
So you're the one that saved us.
Corporal Rieger Tokabi. Fed sniper. Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you. But tell me, where are we?
Do you think I'm gonna say anything?
I lost visuals, then woke with a busted comms unit and a leg to match. Now, I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing I could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
I don't know. Let's find out, I guess. Access code approved, displaying a hologram schematic of the laboratory. Hologram interactivity initialized.
Oh, you were able to activate this.
It's another thing.
A map of the facility. But it's corrupted. Ah, you want to go there. In that case, this elevator is the only way down. But the power's offline. One moment. There. That must be the generator room. I think we can bring it back to life. All right, you have the map. I'm no good with this leg, so I'll have to keep an eye on you from here. Luck be with you.
Is it? Doesn't sound too familiar to me, but area map acquired. Map area for the... Yeah, whatever. But yeah, from what I've seen, the general opinion of this game is one of two extremes. Either the game is really good and everyone's being a fussy baby, or the game is literally Other M2. Okay, so go check down there. Well, I guess I'll do. What's about you, huh? Galactic Federation Sniper, Rhaegar Tokabi, an infantryman and former hunter who specializes in long-range precision shooting, armed with the KT-6116 short to long-range rifle with visor-linked scope. Can I take over here? Mechanism stowable rotating beam turret. Spherical cannon used for neutralizing wild animals. Uses nuclear fusion to generate piercing energy rounds. Fires up to 6,000 rounds per minute. Jeebus, man.
That is one powerful turret.
Hot take. Other M's only bad part was the story. I guess I'll find out for myself when I play Other M sometime after this. Because again, once I'm done with this game, Other M's the only Metroid game that I haven't played yet. So I may as well do it at some point, because then I'll have the whole Metroid series done. May as well see what that's all about. Maybe I do it during some sort of LAN event or something like that, start to finish. There's a good chance that I might just do... Maybe I'm just being stupid again, but he sounds like Colonel Campbell sometimes. Large elevator for wheeled vehicles. Whoops. It wouldn't be vehicles like, yeah, like that. Or anything. I don't know. When I say the series, I mean like at least the most recent version of each game. Is the thing. So like I know the story of each game and the general gameplay experience. There isn't any story that I've missed or anything outside of Other M. So I played the remake of Metal Gear, of Metroid 1 and the remake of Metroid 2 instead of the originals. Then went and played Super Metroid and so on and so forth. What the heck, man? So I don't understand. Wait, I can access that now. I gotcha. I understand now. Now it all makes sense. Did I destroy this or something there? This isn't controversial or new, but opinions on games are so polarizing to a crazy extent, and I'm certainly not immune to it myself. Yeah, people end up getting really, really heated about game opinions. Safety hatch for cryopod transport, designed to open as a pod passes through. Its metals have deteriorated and begun to warp. A strong shock will destroy it. Like, I definitely know about that firsthand with some of the comments on some of my video essays, you know. Because, yeah, saying that video game opinions are polarizing is, unfortunately very quite accurate at times. On we go. They give me a little bit of stuff. This is not quite as cold in here. It's not quite frosting over my arm cannon anymore, but outside it does. Interesting. Yoink, that's always good. Oh. I can go ahead and do this. There we go. Be moving on here. Oh, it's these guys. In much higher detail than the previous games. Let's roll on down. Hope I get the boost ball from somewhere around here. Ow. Hey. This would be a really sucky situation if you ran out of fire shot. Oh, I thought that was another ice wall. Wait a second. Okay. Hey. Get out of here. Give me that. So, whoops, wrong button there. What is this thing? Mechanism loading platform. Loads cryopods brought in from outside onto rails for distribution. Okay. Guess I'll go through this way. Data terminal currently offline. Can't be doing anything about that right now then. This looks like some sort of weird battlefield that would loop around and I would fight one of the hunters in Metroid Prime Hunters. Is what this kind of gives me the impression of. No? Dude, literally every video on Tears of the Kingdom I see on my YouTube feed is how the game is abysmal dog shit and ruined everything that made Zelda good. I'm here like, if you ignore the story and lore being bad, the game itself is a noticeable improvement upon Breath of the Wild. I mean, in some ways, minus the glitches, as someone that knows how to break the game in half, I kind of liked it in Breath of the Wild. I'm sure there's all sorts of new glitches in Tears of the Kingdom, and I never bothered to learn them. My biggest complaint when it comes to gameplay of Tears of the Kingdom is just that it's the same world. There aren't really sky islands to explore. It's more like puzzles in the sky. And once you see a little bit of the depths, you've seen it all, pretty much. It all just looks and feels the same. So, you know, I do get the general sentiment of it being an improvement over Breath of the Wild there. But there'll be my little hot take there to add on to that. Laboratory security door. Controls access to the vital experimentation samples and other dangerous items currently locked. Locks can be managed collectively from the control room. But generally speaking, I thought Tears of the Kingdom was a fun game. Definitely worth my time playing and checking out. Still fun, but, you know, it would have been fun to use these new mechanics in a different world rather than the exact same thing over again. But yeah, woody bop. Found the Zone Tech was fun to play around with and experiment with. Yeah, I really like that part. I wish that you could farm it up easier. Like, I used glitches early on before they got patched to duplicate them. Floor security terminal. Control security systems on this floor are currently offline. A linked mechanism devices, activation devices nearby. And I had a lot of fun not having to worry about my consumable Zonai device and just being able to use whatever I want whenever I wanted. But that wouldn't be the normal gameplay experience. And sometimes you just wouldn't have what you need. Floor security display shows the locations and current state of security doors on this floor, currently offline. That looks important or something. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary day 1. Endeavor. Data downloaded to logbook. Endeavor. My name is Targun. I'm a researcher at this facility. I'm writing this to have a record of my experiments. When the great tragedy occurred, many fled the danger within the research center. However, at the guidance of Priest Chatoya, that sounds like some sort of nickname that someone would come up for their Twitch chat as a streamer. Where was I at? However, at the guidance of Priest Chatoya, Twitch Chatoya, a few of us stayed in order to perform analysis of and experiments on Griever anatomy. Our hope is to reverse the transformation by administering a solution of processed green energy to subjects brought to the facility. I want to believe we can succeed. Oh. All sorts of Lamorne data logs there's going to be. Man, with how tiny that little scroll thing is, I thought this was going to be super long. Why is a scroll thing that tiny when it's only one more row? Deceiving, isn't it? Yeah, let's see here. I enjoyed the depths, I assume that is, a lot, but I was so incredibly disappointed with the Sky Islands. Wish there was more quality over quantity. Yeah, I was really hyped for the Sky Islands before the game came out when we saw that one trailer and, like, Link exploring around, like, the golden trees, autumny-looking Sky Island there. I was like, whoa, is there going to be all sorts of those to explore? Nope, just one of it to explore, the new Great Plateau equivalent. And then the rest of the Sky Islands are just a whole bunch of randomly floating rocks, just puzzles in the sky, and not, like, actual explorable things. Unit lock unit lasso designed to be pulled off. Well, I can't do that. Also, you should probably be buying me a drink before I pull you off. Alright, let's see here. Psychic lock unit developed using the during the psychic era blocks patches with a wall of psychic energy. These locks can be released using collected TK codes. What? So I need, like, the passcode or something there? Yeah, I like... Oh, yeah, I forgot about Thunderhead. That was a thing. I forgot that one existed. All these things are locked. I don't know what I do here. But yeah, I do think the Sky Islands were underutilized, but don't think they were not bad. Don't think they were that bad. It's not that they were bad, it's that they... In the marketing, it seemed like there was going to be actual Sky Islands to explore, and there just wasn't. So it was kind of disappointing. So it didn't really give you much in the way of new things to truly explore. One new Sky Island, some puzzles in the sky, and then depths that all look the same across the whole thing is what it gave you in terms of new areas in Tears of the Kingdom. So, you know, going across the same world that I've already been across for 90% of the game, I just didn't think was too interesting. The floating ball in the sky? Yeah, I think I remember being there as well. But, yeah, I think that's where Tears of the Kingdom is most lacking, is honestly in terms of the Sky Islands. What the heck, man? What am I missing here? What is going on here? So I got that. Can I go through there at all? And then up that way? Or something or other? Whoa. It's doing the thing again where I can't go any more upward than this. That Metroid Prime games like to do. Bring me upward. How did I get to where I was before? The camera angle. Oh, did I loop around? Am I just getting directions mixed up? I think I'm getting directions mixed up. Trying to flip it when, yeah, that's... okay, I got you. Maybe I go that way or something. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see about going that way. I could have done something like that. Woody bop. This way we go. This will be so much faster when I get the boost ball. Here, I want to see the little mini map. Oh, here we go. So up this way. Because, yeah, I don't actually know what I do down there. If I can do anything down there right now, even. Because I might not be able to. Oh, and I can't do things there right now because it's that hatch. But I can't do anything there. I can't do anything with that door. So, I don't know what the heck I do here, honestly. Or if I need to come back later there as well. More just work stuff, group chat things. I can't wait for a smartwatch that actually works with this phone to finally come in the mail that I ordered, instead of being like, oh, there was some sort of an issue that happened with your package. We'll update your tracking information when we know more. I always like to check my phone just in case it's actually something important. But nope, it's just a WhatsApp business there, where those guys are talking and I'll get notifications all the time. Maybe I should just like turn off the notifications during the weekends or something like that. I don't know. But what if it's something actually important? You know how it be. Honestly, I just found the movement very fun. Who needs running or a horse when you have a jet plane? I would have found the whole using jet planes and stuff a whole lot more fun if you weren't flying them for like a minute or two. Then all of a sudden your wings are like, we have decided we are going to cease to be. Huh. It looks like it's a one-way down thing, which does imply there is something I'm missing here after all. Morphology, snow roach, a creature with flat, soft carapace, able to live in cold environments due to its high body temperature, though its volatile body will explode on contact. Like, the wings are so bad, man. Yeah, one thing I like about Tears of the Kingdom is that most of the previous amiibo content is actually in the world. I don't actually remember that about the game, but that's really cool. In that case there. Why'd I walk in Breath of the Wild when I could ride a motorcycle? That's true, too. Or if you're a really good Breath of the Wild player, you just bullet time bounce or bomb launch yourself. Bomb launching was the trick that I never quite got the hang of. Like, a lot of the speedrunning and glitches that I was doing in that game, I was able to get, like, relatively consistently, be able to do well. The whole bomb launching was always a hit or miss for me. I could never get that consistently, no matter how much I practiced. So, I kind of struggled on that front. I've got to be missing something, because it's trapped me down here until I figure out the answer. Cryopod, airtight container inside with independent cooling systems. Yeah, can operate at minimal power. All these doors to scan. But yeah, Chew never got any of the extra downloadable / amiibo stuff in Breath of the Wild, so being able to use them in Tears of the Kingdom was nice. Wish they kept the motorcycle in Tears of the Kingdom. Why'd they remove it? Because they still wanted to have ways that Breath of the Wild would be better, I guess. Still have a selling point to both games. So if you buy Tears of the Kingdom, and you haven't played Breath of the Wild, maybe you consider buying Breath of the Wild when there's things that are still unique to that game. Is why I assume they didn't want Tears of the Kingdom to be nothing but better. To hatch of a hint for the pattern you need? I don't think so. Like, there was that one thing that I scanned that is in my log. I keep hitting the wrong thing. But I don't know that that would have any hint either. Like this endeavor. I can't scan this anymore because I've already scanned it. I don't know, man. Isn't there only like 4 possible options anyway? I went that way. Or no, there's more than 4 possible options. Something like that. That's both the possibilities of that way. So then I go like this. Maybe it is just 4. But I also want my pre-made motorcycle. Would there be 8 possible options then? Probably would be. So then I go this way. Oh, I can scan it that way. No, it just didn't see it. Just brute force this or something, I don't know. Then instead of going straight, I go this way. So then down, go straight to start out with. And then let's give you Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow PTSD. Either you can't brute force it and you need the answer first, or you can retread areas that you've already been over. Which is probably the case, it looks like. Huh. Dang. I don't have the grapple thing. I can't get out of here until I figure out some way forward. So clearly there is some solution somewhere. a second. Apparently that's what I needed to do. I thought that ice wall was just kind of part of the environment. I didn't even see the bomb slot on the other side there. Okay, there we go. Let's see it.
Samus? You hear me? I patched into the facility speakers. I can use them to communicate. I noticed that several rooms were unlocked at once. That was you, wasn't it? Nice. Proceed with caution. You never know what's lurking.
Yeah, will do. At least failing this puzzle doesn't revive the boss with 25% HP like Dawn of Sorrow. I can't exactly get through there. Get into here, though. Yeah, I likewise felt disappointed with the removal of the pre-made Breath of the Wild motorcycle. Also, I would have liked to have seen at least one Guardian Maker come back in Tears of the Kingdom. They really added to the Breath of the Wild mazes. Yeah, even just one as like an Easter egg or something like that. But it really felt like, again, they wanted to have each game have its own unique identity and selling points and not really have too much overlap apart from, you know, I guess the entire world. Cover conceals ventilation shaft. Its metals have deteriorated in the extreme cooling, but he's shattered by strong impact. Connects to the adjacent room. Yeah, more pulley things. There's some green in there. DNA sample storage case. Stores and displays airtight vials containing Nova DNA. Scanners are built into the vial holders to monitor the samples. I don't know. I just saw the green there. You know, earlier we were comparing this game to Breath of the Wild. This game even has a motorcycle like Breath of the Wild. True. And that's what you use to explore the big open area. Alright, let's see here. It's either came as the Gloom Hands, but they never felt like a true Guardian equivalent. Agreed. I can agree there. Is this that one room that I couldn't get into? Or where am I at? Yeah, it is. The one with the ice in front. The heck is this? Psychic container. Stores items prepared by the last Lamorne priest to be given to the chosen one. Opened using telekinesis. Oh. Draw the shape. Come on, around, please. And across. Oh. Oh, the grapple beam. Okay. Yeah, that was another important one to get here soon. Next most important one is going to be the boost ball. Oh, heck yeah. It's like your lasso acquired. When using ZL to aim at that, use L, like clicking it in to attach a psychic lasso, then I guess press it down to pull is what that means. Probably. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I still perk up hearing the Guardian alert theme. Don't we all? Honestly, outside the beginning parts, I never found Guardians that scary. I used to hunt them for fun. I eventually did as well, but, you know, after I really learned the game. Early on, they were pretty scary, man. Bomb slot. Activates any link device when a concussive blast detected within. Currently offline. Oh, because I need to do that. I gotcha. Another one for fun. That's one of these thingamabobs. Okay, maybe this is because I'm a Mondo badass, but I pretty quickly figure out how to kill him fast. Wait, would this bring me back? Where's this one bring me then? Oh, yeah, this is a... I gotcha. Don't know if there's anything optional important in that room, but... whatever, I guess. Oh, I have to manually press for this door, so I can't exactly do that. Guardian hunting was really fun when I got to that point. And if you get really far, you can make things like Guardian spaceships. Or ride a Guardian across the desert for infinite drops. Both of which are very silly things that I did in my playthrough there. It was really quite fun misadventures. Those are some silly things you can do. Research sample FG021. G dosage 1.9 Gr. Status no abnormal effects from dosage increase. Thought you looked like a person from that initial angle, but I take that back now. Research sample containing a TK code. What? What? What do you want me to do? move it like that, I guess. TK code fragment collected. So I need all the fragments to be able to open the thing or something? Never bomb launch no matter how hard I tried. Bomb launching is hard. Bomb launching is a hard one. I can bomb launch, but like maybe once out of every 3 attempts, I might successfully bomb launch. Research sample FG16. G dosage 1.2 Gr. SAS cell multiplication is within normal value range. So that always frustrated me about Breath of the Wild, that I could never get that consistently. And I could get tricks that are probably arguably harder. Like extended shield clipping. Those I could get consistently. But I could never get bomb launching consistently. And I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. Research sample FG04. G dosage 0.5 Gr. Status no abnormal cell mutation or multiplication. So what kind of experiments were they doing around here? Oh, it looks like I only need 2 of the things. I don't need a whole shit ton. Which guardians are an actual equivalent existed, though, because they're very fun to fight. I know why they don't exist in Tears of the Kingdom, but I want them to. If only. Yeah, and like, you think of difficult enemies or scary enemies in Breath of the Wild. Or just enemies where it's like, oh god, they're after me in a video game. You'll think of things like Guardians from Breath of the Wild. And sure, the Gloom Hands are kind of like the equivalent there, but they don't really have that same feel, you know? They aren't really a thing that readily come to mind about scary they're after me enemies in games, unless I guess you're actively playing Tears of the Kingdom. But, you know, reflecting back on, I'll remember things like the Guardians. I won't remember the Gloom Hands as much. Accessing encrypted file, research diary, day 39, security. Data download to logbook. Security. Cryopods containing subjects are arriving at the lab almost daily. The pods put them into cold hibernation and maintain minimal life functions. Operation of the cooling equipment has been deemed absolutely essential, so the system has been designed to continue functioning even if the entire facility were to fall into low power mode. Similarly, thorough inspection and repair of cryopods is one of our highest priority tasks. But yeah, let's see here. Found the Gloom Hands way scarier. I mean, in terms of actual threat, I think that they're scarier. But they're just not as iconic, I guess. I don't know. Tried to skip Trial of the Sword. I just couldn't do the clip into the last room. Yeah, if you're referring to like extended shield clipping there, that takes a decent bit of practice. That one took me a long time to practice before I could do it. Like nowadays, I can do it consistently, but that was after many hours of practicing at it. Tears of the Kingdom, you go from the sky to the depths without unlocking the surface map, then clip through the ceiling back to the sky, also without unlocking the surface. Someone got all the light things doing this. I don't know what all the light things are, but oh good god, don't mention Trial of the Sword to me. I couldn't get past room 3. Phantom Ganon was cool, but it felt disappointing when I saw that they were out in the world. What, as opposed to like you go to specific places to fight Phantom Ganon? Task armed for performing internal and external repairs on cryopods, including circuitry replacement and cooling upkeep. Dang, I keep on doing that to go through the door, man. I just want to shoot the doors. Breath of the Wild's Guardians were also very heavily memed. Gloomhands never had that meme powers because people are too busy complaining to meme about it. Yeah, maybe that then. Like that wasn't a one and done fight. So not like the iconic, the Phantom Ganon battle. When it's more of a, yeah, it happens from time to time kind of thing. So I'm missing one more. Can I go down this one now? Oh yeah, I can go down this one now because now I can grapple the thing. This is what I can certainly do. There we go. Open up. And then say... I was actually going to morph ball. I hit the wrong button, but... Path blocked by rubble from laboratory structure, blocking primarily consists of materials impervious to beams and explosive physical forces required to clear the debris. Oh, well, I can do that. I can sure do that, man. I'm too fat. Game's fat shaming me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's just a missile upgrade. Okay. And I was getting ready to fire 3 heat shots. One thing I think Tears of the Kingdom did way better was the bosses and enemies. I mean, it was cool to have, like, actual different bosses as opposed to just, you know, all these Blight Ganons. I will definitely give it that. What have we got here? Actually having, like, some different variety. Access code approved, displaying organism laboratory hologram. Data download authorized. Okay. Sucks that there was never a hero mode and ability to fight gold enemies like in Breath of the Wild. Area map acquired. Map data for this area has been downloaded. Press minus to open the map screen. Okay. Well, nice to have that information. Gleeok in particular stood out to me. Yeah, that was a cool new enemy addition. The Gleeoks were cool in Tears of the Kingdom. I liked those. Well, that's the map at least. I'm still missing a thing. I don't know where it be. I don't think I'd be able to open that one red hatch. Still can't go into there. Maybe there was some other stuff that I was missing in there. I don't know where else I would check. Guess I never scanned this. Nova DNA sequencer, Lamorne device for complex genetic sequencing used to identify organisms and analyze genetic what? Genetic mutations. I read that as genetic memories at first, like this was Assassin's Creed. Not much point to opening that. There's some green in here. Shouts to the Gleeok on the bridge and the one in the sky. That's all 3 elements at once. There's a Gleeok like that? I didn't actually know about that. I have seen like clips of people doing like really crazy combat things against Gleeoks and just destroying them. Which Darknuts got brought back to. What a shame. Oh, there's a thing here too. It's worth noting. I missed. Exciting encrypted file, research diary, day 21, gifts, data download to logbook. I'm having PTSD from the Gleeok on the bridge. The one over the lake there. It's an underground one. That's all elements too, I think. Huh. It shows a scroll wheel, but this one doesn't even scroll. Gifts. Priest Twitch Chatoya wants to install something in this room. Apparently it will be a gift to the one who will become our savior at some point in the future. But do we not need a savior right now? If our efforts are not the priority, then do the Lamorne have a future? All we can do right now is continue the experiments and believe that we will see results. I pray for the day when I can leave this dark, freezing lab and walk under the sun again. My beard has gotten, like, way too out of control, and it's really quite annoying, especially when I'm trying to sleep and I have, like, you know, blankets pulled up high, and this is getting everywhere. Crazy. I think I'm gonna shave tonight. Next time I stream this game, my beard might not be as crazy. I think I'm just gonna trim it. I'm probably not gonna go clean shaven like I did earlier this year. Because I've gotten so used to doing that as, like, a general fidgeting thing now, that when I went clean shaven several months ago, it felt so wrong. Even though I kind of like the feel of, like, being clean shaven to, like, tuck into a scarf or a blanket or something like that. And not have all these little hairs all over the place. But I've gotten really used to just being able to do that, and it felt wrong not being able to do that. I know it's kind of a dumb reason, but no, the general feel wasn't the same anymore. Oh, I can do this, so I didn't need to go the way I did. I keep hitting that by accident. What, do I need to be on? Can I pull this off? Looking at lasso, Lamorne made locking system and locks designed to be pulled off. Oh, this was designed to be the first tutorial one. That's what that was meant to be. But yeah, let's see here. I wasn't saying the bridge one was all 3 elements, but I was saying shouts to the one on the bridge as well as the one that's all 3 elements. One on the bridge was lightning, as far as I remember. Is every single door, like, analyzable or something like that? I don't think there's anything else important here. I don't know where the last thing would be. Dang, I keep on doing that to open doors. Gotta be one of these other ones. Or maybe I can actually do something about that one red hatch now. But I don't think that would be a lasso thing, per se. Definitely nothing else in here. I wouldn't think here. Also, this is so real. I love the Darknuts. I love them in Tears of the Kingdom. Cryopods away. Maintenance inspection. Anything I missed in here? This one's open. Cryopod under repairs. Cooling device found to be defective. Its circuitry must be replaced. Just bouncing me off. Cryopod repairs and parts replacement complete. Waiting final check at the inspection table. Passing this check will result in redeployment. I don't know, man. Maybe I can do something back at that one, like, morph ball maintenance hatch thing. After all. Maybe I can lasso it. So yeah, apparently I have 1 out of 2 and I need 1 more. Wherever that 1 more is. Oh, that wasn't a touchy door. Could have literally just shot it. So unless there's something that I can do over here now, I don't know what to do. Is that a grabby thing at all? Is offline and locked. I am very quite confused. Don't be a morph ball while going around these guys, I don't think. What is up with that then, huh? What is going on here? Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I've already tried that. Can we released using collected TK codes? Oh, and then that opens up another thing. So I need that last one there too, don't I? But what the heck? This is probably why I suck at Metroid games. The whole color coding thing. Or just getting stumped when you can't find the one solution that the game expects. As is happening to me right now. Because I am genuinely quite lost. I got the map and stuff. Does having the map reveal anything new interesting, like a secret passage or anything? This looks like the only secret passage, but I can't get in there right now. I can't get back there. Like, maybe it would have revealed this secret passage if you didn't find it otherwise. What the purpose of the map being there was. I am so lost. That's not a thing. Where the heck are these TK codes, huh? Or at least the one. I got one. I apparently just need the other. Start scanning like all the things designed to be pulled down. What the? Oh. I can morph ball further to that, at least. At least that's a thing. Not really what I'm looking for right now, but just kind of hoping for the other TK code. But hey, I'll take the special shot expansion anyway, I guess. May as well here. Fuck, I kind of want to play Tears of the Kingdom now. Expansion acquired. Why would you play Tears of the Kingdom when you can play the hit prequel to Tears of the Kingdom, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, that I haven't touched for like 3 weeks? Whatever the heck at this point. I'm so confused, man. If I was a TK code, where would I be? Still haven't fought Ganon in Tears of the Kingdom. It's really hard, but at the same time, really underwhelming. Because, like, while it's hard because of the whole, like, health situation going on, he, like, taunts you, like, oh, you're not going to be any challenge for me. And then you deplete his health bar once, and he's just like, ugh, I have to go down to, like, the last resort. And it's like, oh, okay, that was fast. Never fought Fernando either. This is sounding like everyone that I know that's played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Man, that game was really fun. I don't think I ever beat it, though. What the heck? What have I not scanned? Where would this thing be? I'm so very confused. I've scanned like everything, dude. Minus boxes, I guess. Wow, boxes. That's crazy, man. To be fair, I'm the absolute king of I really like that game, but I never finished it. I don't see anything else that's interactable that I missed. Unless there's something in the halls here. It's starting to make me tired because I'm completely stumped. Unless there's something else I'm missing in here. So there's the location and the current state of security doors on this floor. Red indicates that door is locked while green is unlocked. At first I saw that on that one door and I thought, oh, does that mean that the last thing is there? Nope, they've all got a thing like that. Floor security terminal, auto security door signal received, locks released. A bomb slot. Wow. I genuinely have no clue where this last thing is. I'm probably gonna have to look it up. I feel like I've exhausted my search area. Elden Ring, Star Wars 2, Final Fantasy 4, 1000-Year Door, Dragon Quest 3 Remake, Unicorn Overlord, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Skyrim. All games I really liked but never finished. What was this area called again? I'm looking it up after all here. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do this. Especially already at stream 2. But, I'm genuinely stumped. Like, I'm just gonna be dicking around here, going across the same rooms over and over again, and, like, to no avail. So, what's the name of this frozen area again? If I just look up frozen area, maybe it'll tell me here. Beating the ice area. Things we wish we knew before starting. Ah, man. Here, let's just paste that into Google search here. Ice belt, that's what it's called. And then I'll append my YouTube search to ice belt walkthrough or something like that. Is what I'll do. Ice belt full walkthrough. It's an hour 40 minutes long, this video. So they get here, they do the wolves battle, skip in like, okay, they're in this area. They've got 1 out of 2. The video is buffering, struggling to load here. So let's see here. They get the grapple. Psychic lasso acquired. Now I'm just going to keep on skipping ahead by 5 seconds here. Until they get the other thing. Because I genuinely have no friggin' clue. I am completely lost. It's not clear enough. I feel like I've searched everything that I could search and I didn't find it, so. What you gonna do? The video is stuck buffering a whole lot here. It's buffering some more. There we go, no longer buffering. I think they went and got the power up that I got. What? Oh my god. Do you know what it is? Whoops. Well, I know what it is. I knew this stood out because it was green. Like, I thought I could destroy it and collect it because, you know, green and that there's a color association with the green crystals that you gotta collect. But it wasn't destructible. And there was other ones here, so I figured that they were all just decorative. Apparently, you need to scan this specific green crystal. Demo file containing a T code. My god! So, you know. Yeah. Like, I thought something looked suspicious here, but I'm trying to destroy it. Like, the other things that the game has taught me to destroy that are green, and it didn't work. I was like, oh, time to move on. It's just a part of the environment. When the game taught me the lesson, destroy things that look like green crystals. And that look green crystal adjacent, so. You know. Well. Unbelievable. Oh, wait, no, it's showing the code. So they're all unlocked, and it's showing the code here. So I do that. Oh my god.